Welcome back to the... Wait, that's the one I wanted to show. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nutrace and we're playing more PLO 20. Preferably on... not on microgaming, preferably on run-and-once. And while we're waiting for some microgaming tables to open up in the meantime, we also have a PLO 10 table on screen. Sitting on 3 tables. Right, so welcome back everybody. We had a pretty spectacular week last week. I think we took down close to 30 buy-ins without having played a huge amount of time. Quite sweet. Just finishing setting everything up here. Alrighty. Right, no action right now on run-and-once. I'll put my 6 entries into the PLO 20 pool. Here we get raised by somebody who 3-bets a lot. So would this be double suited? I might actually come in for the re-raise here, which isn't a thing. Ace, King, King 10, the spot. Question is, we'll take one off, see what happens on the turn here. That's actually sort of a helpful card. It really cuts down on the aces he has. And we beat all the other aces except for ace 9 and, you know, obviously it's king. Yeah, cool. So, you know, turns out it was a bad card causing us to lose to split the pot, but I think that went okay. So we have 3 ways here. I think there's no point in betting, having not a single heart. And we might actually be good here. Nobody bet the king initially. Deuces, I mean, not impossible, but... we can sell them that we are on something better than just a deuce. Doubt it a little bit, but you never know. Worth a shot. Yeah. The deuce and couldn't let it go, and rightly so, as it turns out for him. So, sitting on 2 PLO 20 tables, table 1 and table 2 being PLO 20. Table 3 being PLO 10 for the moment. I have a double-suited pair of 9s here with decent side cards. The gap isn't ideal between the 6 and 8, but for the cutoff it's fine. This one would be... wow, what a flop. The erase under the gun? I kinda doubt it. Check it out. It would be. The 8-5 would be a fold. The 8-6 double suited would be a raise call. From all positions. Hmm. Back here, there's a chance we're good. Kind of an interesting spot down here. Here the gutter and the nut blocker. Lost the second nut flush draw. I think leading has a lot of merit. Maybe do take it down right away. Okay, 8 entries now in the PLO. 20 pooled on run at once. The 2 new entries. Might be looking at some run at once action soon. Yeah, there's no point in banning here. We do have aces on another table. I'll be updated. Let's watch this first. It's a pity that we have the gutter and both backdoor flushes, but if he bets pot here, I mean, it's iffy. That was the guy that saw us bluff on table 1, the deuce paired on the river. Now I don't think there was a single worse card on the deck here. Yeah. Made a fine-ish hand. Seven. Honestly, I don't know. Let's call it, although this guy can be a tough cookie. Let's see, what's the solver approach here? I have no idea what the move is with the hand. The move is to fold, and it's not even close. Even in the big blind thing. Winter Cheese in the channel. Hey, I saw you streamed yesterday. How did it go for you at PLO 50? Nice to see you, Winter Cheese. Winter Cheese, of course, a fine streamer in his own right, has a very nice PLO channel. Plays a lot of run at once as well when he has time to stream. So if you don't know him and if you are looking for more PLO streaming channels, then by all means check out Winter Cheese's place. And thanks for the good luck, Winter. Trying to squeeze some nuts. Yeah, as I said in the beginning, we had a very successful week last week. Up, I think the total came down to like 28 buy-ins or something. Do anything about it here. The same is true here. And here this might get interesting if a player 3-bets who has a 3-betting percentage of 3. 1 out of 39 spots he could have 3-bet. He actually did so. Takes it down, gets a lot of respect there. This one is actually pretty close, I think, with the Jack 8. Well, he folds to a lot of 3-bets. But I have a feeling if I look this one up in the matrix, it's gonna actually tell me to fold this. It's the Jack 9, it's definitely gonna be a raise fold, by the way. So if he comes over the top, then that's it. Let's check this out. Small blind versus button. I know the Jack 9 is fine. Yeah, that's it. I'm learning stuff. it's exactly as I say. The Jack 9 is completely fine as a raised fold. The Jack 8, however, is a fold. Yeah, thanks for asking, Winter Cheese. Things are going well. Since we had to move down from PLO 50 to PLO 20, the run bet has not followed, and actually we've been sort of crushing, I think. Probably the proper term there. There's some ways to go for the next shot at PLO 50. Because next time I'm gonna move up, it's gonna be with a 100 buy-in bankroll for PLO 50. Last time I moved up a little bit early. And so I'm gonna avoid that next time. That way I also don't have to red hold aggressively. I can just, you know, stick around when I double up or triple up. And that's after all where... Hang on. A lot of the profit comes from when you play deep stack and you win a deep stack. Or you win against another deep stack. We have liftoff on run at once. So, to rearrange the tables here a little bit. So how's everything going with you, Winter? What's your session last night? Was it last night? I saw you in the streamer announcements. Oh, we have a pair, we have another guy like a habitual donker, not that we know. Then again, we only have 30 hands on him. Curious check here now. Here we have aces. Go with that. He bets. Don't get fancy about it. Here I'm just gonna lead. With the aces hand, we don't flop great. Flop a double gutter on a board that already offers a straight. Against the small blind, who has a lot of queen jacks, king tens in his hand. Yeah, gonna let this go. Wow, that's gonna be interesting, because we had like a limp raise situation going on here, and I blocked the top set and flopped the middle set there. Just gonna put it in, the stack size. I mean, all there is to it, really. Over here, I came over the top of a small blind open. And here we checked it down. Take it down. Of course, not ideal at all. We blocked a nut flush at the stack size, doesn't mean anything. Fortunately. Missing anything here? Yeah, we did. We're still good. Oh no, we got good. So he limp re-raised the queen 9, whatever that was. Run at once table, we have a spot, and down here we have an interesting spot as well, and I think I'll just come over the top here with the overpair and the second nut flush draw. On table 2, by the way, we took it down with the ace-8 there. We took it down with the aces pre, and now I have to play heads up, really? Is that the plan here? Okay, we're playing for it all. Well, for half a stack. He has a pair of queens, needs to make 2 pair, and that's it for him. Really nice. Good start, good start. This one I'm letting go, and here we probably got saved by the bell. The tournament check. He checks the river again. Kind of downing he has a straight, which also I'm blocking. Down here we have aces. Nobody, we're not deep against anyone except this guy, but I Not in hand just yet. We're off to a good start, it seems. Maybe flop. They're decent blockers. Victor, Victor with a V. It's of course a rather beautiful flop. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm that excited to play heads up a bit early in the session. I'm not great at heads up anyway, in any case. But I think that's something I'll leave for after I'm warmed up. If I was to play heads up at all. It's not the spot just yet. Last hand here, heads up. Down against the late position caller. I'm actually check this. Yeah, apparently good thing I did. After a good start, up 20 bucks. Oop. Why are we up only 20 bucks? Should we be up more? Oh, well, like I said, I lost some in the beginning, yeah. Yeah, I was down to minus 10. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, for the time being, I'll open up another PLO 10 table on micro. There's one more PLO 20 table that I'm having an eye on. As soon as a seat opens up there, he makes the switch. Keeping an eye on the 101's player pool. I'm curious to notice that they, by they I mean 101's, have not announced that their new patch is out yet. At least not officially. You know, they didn't have a Twitter announcement or anything. I guess they're still ironing things out. Maybe there's gonna be like another incremental or another small patch coming up before they do so. Before they actually do announce it. Oh, Winter Cheese. Thank you very much for saying that. I'm over the moon as well. I just looked down, like somebody followed last night and while I was off. And up to 700 followers now since February. That's quite amazing to me. And with the update now in place, you'll be streaming more. Awesome. The more the merrier. Audio, wow. That's not a bad flop. We'll be pushing this one too. You know, this guy doesn't fold a lot. We have decent equity here. I don't think he checks the straight, to be honest. And he can't have the like a huge straight with backup because we have all the spades here. So I don't mind potting it and, you know, calling it off should he come over the top. We still have all the outs we want. This one I let go. Offsuit versus the cutoff. Offsuit kings here. It was you heads up. I had a feeling. I honestly did. Ooh, seated PLO 20, yes please. Also a fine table by the looks of it. So, which PLO 10 table are we ditching? Well, I don't think this one. There we have a crazy guy here. So, yeah. Table 4. If we can't have run at once, for the time being, we can at least play PLO 20 on micro Against this guy, I'm folding this. Sort of an exploitative adjustment. Yeah, I'll look this one up. I think it's not a bad fold in any case. The dangler and the disconnectivity between the high cards. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think the matrix is gonna tell me it's gonna be a call. Yeah, it is. But not against this guy. He is not 3-betting widely at all. Basically 3-betting aces and very good kings. From what I've seen in the past, and against him I've played, I don't know how many hands over the years, or over the last year. 15,000 or something that have been tracked. So without any backdoors, just the top pair not blocking flushes here, I'm gonna let it go. Not the greatest spot to have him sitting to our left there. Going on any other table. A decent pot here. Get aces on that table. With these aces, it actually played them a little bit unconventionally, because there's very active players on this table. Hope we get something like this. Yeah, I mean, now there's no doubt about what the move is. We're gonna come over the top. If everybody folds, it would be huge. Ugh. Well, this is gonna be huge. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be huge for us here. Unfortunate flop. There again, with these kind of aces, you don't get that many super exciting flops. That's fine. Against this guy. We do get the ace, or whatever that's worth. So if this guy doesn't get out of line, there's a decent chance that he folds, I think. Get raised, it's not amazing, but definitely no reason to fold, I think. This time the money's gone in, because we have a backdoor flush draw. And the SPR is really low. Unfortunately, he has the flush draw himself with the overpair. Not a good sign for us there. And the Poker Matrix is in the channel as well. Nice to see you here, Poker Matrix. Also a very, very fine streamer. Yes. Wait, what's happening here? Okay. Used to be a professional player and now got back into the swing of things. Streams Zoom 50. And recently started getting into PLO as well, so always a lot of things going on his channel. Check him out. I don't think I should be in this hand. Honest. Do have a gutter here. Which would be to the nuts, but yeah. Amazing spot. Two really tight players keep checking, then go after this. Cool. Not so much. Oh. Also an interesting flop. Check this one maybe. Now start firing and keep firing. On that card, actually, we might be able to check. Because we're not folding out a queen at this point, and also he cuts down on the number of queens he has. So this guy doesn't bet too much on the river. I'll let it go. If it's a bluff, then good for him, basically. Oh yeah, and we missed another run at one's table. Firing off. Big deal. I suspect we were playing against Winter Cheese there. That's perfect timing, because table 1 there kind of sucked. At this point. Right. Ah, what a run out here! Wow. Went check all the way, by the way. Here. It's not a super fun card, unfortunately. Completing straights. Yeah, it's a much more entertaining hand. Ace Queen 10-8, double suited. Not perfectly so, but still. Gonna fold here. Okay. Oh. Also if a, 9 of hearts gives us great flush here. There's something different with cards. 4-color deck enabled. Yeah. At 9, well, kings certainly crush us now. PDAs of Hearts Bluff. Could be kings, could be kings. Nice hand, nice hand. Yeah, again, historically speaking, calling pot-sized bets on the river doesn't work out too well. The extra money in here we're certainly gonna call. Make a pair of sixes. And this one is way too wild, by the way, me opening that hand. That should not be opened. Let this one go, and looks like we're playing heads up here once more. That definitely blows. Here, well, we do have the open ender and a pair of eights in our hand. Okay, that's a decent turn. Fortunately, the flush rolls off here, which we have no protection against at all. But that being said, we have pretty much no showdown value here. Wow! Calls with a top two, a quick snap call too. Jesus. Look at this guy. Oh, I didn't see his stats there. Really did not drop this gentleman. So we're gonna take a note on him though. Very call happy. Wow, okay. That way then. Well, he has a top pair here, fair enough. Thought it would be interesting to see. Hope he rebuys too. Get called here, strangely enough, by a Jack 9, okay. So here we're gonna call. Down here I came over the top. I don't see a real reason to slow down at this point. Take it down here. Actually took it down here and I usually surprised against a player like this that a pair of fours might every once in a while be good. Like usually it would be, but against a random button clicking guy. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Courtesy of 1 in 5 outers. Don't think I don't remember Trent House. It's a veritable streamer parade today here. Grandhouse is a chess master and a super aggressive, cough, also lucky, cough, a PLO player. who we've battled with when we moved up to PLO 50. And yeah, if you couldn't tell by my line earlier, he ran well against us. I'll leave it at that. So we have some fun spots. Here we're gonna come in for the race, and here we're gonna come in for the squeeze, cause why not? And that's, you know, pretty nice, all in all. So, first of all, here we're gonna bet, I think. Here things get curious. Took it down on table 2, which is amazing, I think. Kings there. And here's a gutter, I guess. That's it for us. Took it down here as well with the 7s in the end. Didn't go in for another bet, the gentleman did. And half pot here in position sounds good to me. Cool. So I think we lost all-in earlier. I think we're sort of breaking even. Yeah. Be down a few bucks on round ones. We're up a few bucks here. Breaking even. Whatever where it's at. Is the deuce? I forgot. The raise? So I'm gonna call if somebody raises here, no matter. Trust me now. Deuce, it's a perfect. Just a perfect call there. All as well. No spades. Guy behind us. We'll let it go. Here I would love to be like make a double suited man, and I would be in it. Actually, there's some merit here for putting it in, to be honest, because hang on. This guy wasn't such a wild 3-better, I'll let it go, I'll let it go. If he was tight, I know he's tight, but if he was tight as well, I would just put it in and we would be doing pretty well against a very aces heavy range on both sides. There. Up here. We have a different bet. Down, that's nice. So the 4-better here c-bets and takes it down in the end. With the open ender, the backdoor flush. No, I would like to see your graph where you played against me though. No, I hope it's not too bad though. Graph then. This guy, I call here the small blind, not the solver approved approach. But yeah, same for me, Trentusk, when I was short stacking. The amount of money I ran on the EV the last couple of months before I switched over to run it once has been, I think, proper insane. Even know how many thousand buy-ins, big blinds, sorry, I was running on the EV. Right now we're definitely chipping up a little. Well, we have the second not low full house here. But speaking of PLO 50, it's nice to see that the PLO 50 pool filled up once again. 22 entries in there right now. Cool. So go crush some souls, Trentusk. Crush some people. I'm not gonna bet here. We're not gonna... His king might call us, but that's pretty much it, which I really doubt he has. Yeah, better pairs, never folding as played here. A tiny pot I can't put enough pressure on with a single bet to get him out, get him off the small pair. Raise fold. Okay, what's the matrix perspective on that with that rubbish side cards? Any guesses? I don't know. Huh, it's a raise call. Really? I guess the Jack-9 combo is still strong enough there. Yeah, the turn might have been one to bet. But meh. I would raise it. I don't think I should call it. Check it out as well, why not? Still would be a raise fold here. That is so very interesting. Yeah, it's not strong enough to just call. That explains the raise part. And also the fold part. This is definitely not strong enough to take a 4-bet then. So still a lot of spots where I can up the aggression. Play hands. Yeah, much more aggressively. Call happy guy here. Also post, pretty call happy. Really not the greatest card. Elites we probably have to let go. Cool. Pin it down. Did you play any poker yesterday? Oh no, you're playing right now, but you're not streaming. I take it. Trentusk. And I assume you guys heard about the YouTube development there. YouTube deleting poker content now. Like Jamie Staples got videos deleted and stuff. So, strangely enough, I haven't been hit yet. And maybe it has to do with, like, there's some suggestions, assumptions that it's affiliate links or any kind of links underneath the video, like, you know, sign up to PokerStars here or stuff like that. Buy my mug over here. Oh, and speaking of buying and buying mugs, ha! Nice segue. I got the slightly updated version of my logo from the artist I hired last night. Sent them over to Bad Beat Clothing, and there will be a nut raisin section in the Bad Beat Clothing store the end of this week, probably. So yeah, it's a little bit surreal still, but of course also exciting. I'm just noticing there's an auto zoom going on my camera. Hang on, let's fixed. So flop the open-ender, both backdoor flushes here though. Making me a little bit interested in this spot, especially now that I turned the nuts with absolutely no redraws. So I think we're gonna go rather big here. So here I'm gonna check, and I'm very likely gonna check call. There's, well, Jack 9, King 9 are the most likely candidates to have a speed here, but Kings and Jacks didn't check. Deuces didn't check the button either. Well, Deuces might. The 9 is no good though. How can a 9 be good? I think that fixed the camera right there. Like, we're missing some players on all the PLO 20 tables on micro right now. Start off by checking here, because we're not getting this guy to fold just yet. That's a decent card, giving us the second nuts. Again, without a redraw. Oh, that's not true, we could make the nuts straight. Happy to check behind. Maybe chipping away at this guy's stack. Oh, Jesus! Huge game in Hamburg last Friday. 5-5, 10-20, got out of control. Sounds like a candidate for getting out of control. I hope you did well. I hope it went your way. This is a pretty excellent card. And we got stuff going on. I'm gonna call here. He has it, he has it. Here we have still a set. And up here I came over the top, get a nice flop for it. Down. Ah, that blows. Let's hope we're good. We are good. Very, very healthy. Not. I mean, not huge, but 50 BB in profit is 50 BB in profit. Don't know this guy at all. Nah, did have it. No. Good for him, good for him. Again, the huge bets on the river. I should get those out of my system. Oh, it's at least most of them. This one down. Yeah, the Jack 10 7-4 offsuit. Table 4, that guy, I mean. Re-raise. Gonna check and give up should we have to. Yep. Not a good chance we're good here, I would say. And crappy ace is just called there. Fair enough. And now we're up a bind again. Or on run it once. I think on run it once we're down like half a bind or something. Or a bind? Damn it, now I forgot what I started the day with on run it once. Possibly we're only breaking even for the day right now. Checking is fine. Give us two pair. Just gonna check behind. Wow! What the deuce? The bottom open ender and the king high flush draw? Okay. Made 1.5 bytes. Awesome. Awesome. I love hearing that. Wait. Say we flop rather well up here. 2 blocking top set, which is of course sweet. So, no additional money in here, huh? See, was that a mistake not betting? Yeah, I should have looked. Like, I do have a hut here, so I might as well utilize it. He is not c-betting a lot at all. I mean, okay, the sample size isn't huge, but this is an indicator. Min raise. I actually want to be in here. Goes pretty crazy. Of course, if he comes over the top, then that's it. That's that, unfortunately. Well, yeah, bottom set I assume, as you say it held, it was multi-way. So, don't beat yourself. I don't know, are you beating yourself up over it? I mean, bottom set is never a happy occasion, as you well know. So, on average, you probably save money there. As in, on average, if it was a spot where you had to fold, then probably not a great one. In the long run, a spot where you often beat, I mean. I think I'll let this one go. And here, we're gonna come over the top. A pair and an open-ender. Not a lot. This bet sizing, we're definitely gonna take one off. Oh, this guy is sneaky, man. Come over the top there with kings. He was blocking his own out, sure, but the guy. High 4-4. Queen high. Hero queen high flush draw there. Happens here. And check all the way, really? Fair enough. Probably into the smartest call, but I don't know. All the checking and betting large on the river kind of threw me off. Worked out well for him. How about it early? Over the top? Sweet. Yeah, it was a fold, but still, yeah. I know. I understand. Yeah. Especially when you see you would have taken down a huge pot. I guess it's easier to shrug it off online because, you know, you're gonna see a lot of hands in the next, you know, in the near future. Live, where your spots don't come around that often. You can see it being a completely different story. Let's go. Take one off here. It's a single raise part from the button, I mean, by no means. To have a speed at this point. Yeah, not a huge C-better guy. I'll let it go. If you can straight up seal this one. Denied, but he didn't come over the top. Now he does. Sad. Also pretty annoying here. Let go. Make a mental note to utilize this bet sizing against him in a spot when I have it. Provided it's a squeeze spot. I have it now. Still waiting on some run at once tables. Comes over the top now, the money's gone in. This is a sucky turn. And really? I guess, you know what, I actually don't like checking, because perfect bluffing spot. I would have preferred bet folding as played. I'm not sure I can call now. That one is kind of helpful. Ace King 9-7, so he had a blocker there. So this one worked out nicely. Purely based on the previous hands we played against him, the call. Very nice double suited aces here. This guy doesn't really have a lot of rates here, I think. Make the middle set in a min-raised pot. Backdoor flush draw as well. If he played aces this way, then good game. Still have some outs, but yeah, that gives us a flush draw on top. Sweet. Money's gone in. This guy's short. SPR of 0.5. We take it down. Up with aces on the same table. Also seems to be a rather active player. A red tag for now. Tentative red tag. Well, that's wonderful. I don't necessarily... Well, if he comes along, then we'll play for the side part. That's fine as well. Random hand. Well, not his, but his fairly random. And... Makes kings in the end. Fair enough. Fortunately, the other guy left. Proper pity. A nice player to have on our table. Well, I do want to play as many hands as I can against him before he busts and leaves the table. Hands for a nice card. Nope. No idea how he plays post. Go in for the bluff. How did he win this? Oh, with eights, okay. Yeah, he left. So my approach, wanting to play as many hands as I can against him, certainly was the correct one there. I don't think so. Back 7-4. I don't know. I don't think I ever looked this hand up. Assume it's a fold. No, really? Wow. Gee, I am in it. Wow. It's a raise and it's a raise call being double suited. Oh, down to the 7-3 even. Who would have thunk it? Very active player here. Raises one gap to run down, suited to the 10. I think it's fine. Drop a wrap on a rainbow board. Very deep against MP Dockle here. Wonder if he has a doppelganger. I apologize. So we're not folding here just yet. Fortunately, it is of hearts. It does give us the nut straight. We do have a heart in our hand. Like I really don't want to fold here if he bets, I think. Get to 7-6-4-4, completely offsuit. I think this guy needs... Oh. Nah, he's not crazy enough with the 3-betting into 4-betting for a proper red tag there. Yeah, since on micro we don't really have that many colors here. Show you. Like these two look the same to me, being a little bit colorblind, so I can't really utilize them. Sort of my distinction there between wide open players and the proper maniacs, which would be pink shirts on run-at-once. Speaking of which, table opened. How are we gonna do this? Which we're gonna close? I'm gonna close this table. Stick around on a deep stack one this time. Up a top pair and a flush draw here on the new table 1. So down here, under backdoor flush draw. Gonna let it go, cause half of our open ender is not gonna be super exciting to make. I.e. have a 9 roll off here. Of course, it's not a very exciting development, unfortunately. Be behind King Jack here quite a lot, yeah. That is exactly what he had. So I would assume that we're playing against Winter Cheese here in one of those seats. If we get one out, we'll know that Trentosk is on the table as well. No. I'm not bitter. I'm just saying. So in micro we're breaking even. I think in total we're down a buy-in, if I remember my starting balance on run-at-once correctly. Jesus Christ, what's up with playing 3 hands and then leaving again? Oh. An additional entry in the pool. Our table opens. Unfortunately, with the patch that fixed a lot of bugs, they introduced one bug that is slightly annoying right now when table starting, which is that the tables don't pop to the foreground when, you know, they start initially. I think afterwards it works fine. Second nuts. So I'll have to keep checking my taskbar, see if our table opens up. I don't know, I think I don't like the bet sizing. A little larger here. I don't think I would bet half pot with a bluff here. Well, maybe. Yeah, now you get to see the power of my heads-up game in action. Isn't that great? get raised here, happily let it go. I think this might be one I fold from the button. Yeah, no, there's not basically no folding on the button going on in heads up. But suited, be ragged. Wow, a lot going on. Two tight guys. Queen. Oh, and this one also not coming over the top out of position. One of the few things I took away from what I heard about heads up. Top pair, nice blockers. Flush draw. Sound horrible. Here I came over the top and I'm gonna go with slightly smaller sizing. Take it down there, that's awesome. Yeah, sure, could bet here, but what am I getting called by? Yeah. He actually did have a 9. 9, 4, 3 deuce. Position right back behind here. I don't know, heads up, I think it can be called as well. Well, thanks for the encouragement, Tratusk. Nah, as you can see, I take it fairly seriously, which is, of course, the way to go if you want to chip up. But yeah, I assume in your shoes, once you play it significantly higher, say a 5, 10, 20 live cash game, you have a completely different bankroll to work with, and subsequently can play completely different stakes. I like out my chances of getting there eventually as well. But for now, I'll have to take it stake by stake, step by step. The thought of playing you heads up, it's certainly going to be profitable to you, for you. My rather lacking heads up skills. More for 6 max kind of guy. Not gonna fold if he raises, which he's probably doing on the button. Soon have a handle on heads up this guy. Wouldn't be surprised if it's winter. Also not gonna raise, not gonna fold way here. Both backdoor flushes, future blockers, future trade blockers. Take one off. Oof. Pretty nice one to take off. Seeing that we have absolutely no showdown value. Bet here. Ooh, new table opens. This one came to the foreground as well, wow. Alrighty, took this one down. Would be sexy. I'm sure, as I said, it definitely would be for you. So this time around I'm gonna... On which table are we closing? Question. I'm closing the deep stack table there. One fun guy, but he's sitting to our left. Oh. Well, before we leave the deep stack table, we flop top looking set against the guy who slow plays strong hands as well. I'm gonna call for now. Here is the bet, called it off. I'm gonna take off one more here with all the gutters, all the blockers. To the top two. One more bet is definitely gonna put us into a pickle here. Yeah, that's fair enough, fair enough. I thought with the amount of blockers maybe this can be called. I'd pot you into next week, my son. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Glad you think I'm young enough to be your son. Take that as a compliment, Tratusk. I honestly have no idea why I checked the flop here. Like, I raised and I couldn't tell you why I did anything. I did post-flop in this hand the way I did it. Pretty spaced out there. I would assume we're good. Also would assume we're not getting called by anything. Aha. Oh, that is a nice flop. Really? Got a flush draw on top? Ugh. Please give me some hope until the river. That's just nasty. Nasty stuff. Gets there right away, huh? Get here right away. On a rainbow board, I could maybe even check this. Okay, top two on a board where we're not blocking any straights. The backdoor flush draw. Checking is fine here as well. Then again, I was gonna say I don't know the first thing about heads up. I would say I know the first thing, but that's pretty much where it ends. Decent hand down here. Is there shifting going on? Table, huh? This is nice, and keep crushing the board completely. Fine for now. Flush draw as well. A bet here now if he checks twice. Here we possible to get money out of him. Took it down on table 1 on the heads up table. Wow. I'll take that then. Yeah. Probably not a checking spot there, probably a leading spot. And now, I don't think we've seen river bluffs by him just yet. So finally, some round 1's action, get to see the new client. Yeah, in action. Which has been a rather pleasant experience since release. Which was last week? Like a week ago, something like that. And like rock solid stable for us. We had crashes in the first 2 days, but those were all server related as far as I could gather. Like them shutting down servers and restarting, stuff like that. And since then, since the servers have been up, so have we. Basically, no crashes, nothing. They're making a straight here. Really not an awesome run out, but got a potted against this guy, I think. Be a thinking player, I think that looks a little bit too suspicious. Let's make it a bet that looks like we're going for value. Nice. Here. Well, actually on this board, I don't know. Checks quickly though. Fine by us. And making the second nuts, also fine by us. Down a few parts on other tables as well in the meantime. Good luck, he's saying. Good luck, I say. See if we can get away with the bluff here now. When check all the way. I doubt a little bit, but cool. Up a set here. I like the way my glasses come off once I'm entering very loose aggressive territory. It's a neat visual. Top pair also can't be horrible. Make the top 2, not blocking any flushes, of course, or D flush. Well, betting is not gonna get us anywhere here. As in leading out. This way we get some more money out of it some of the time. Do you look at that? We got the money that we Since the heads-up session started here, lost to him, we got it back. Turn of events. Also down here. That rainbow board is quite nice. Down here we're gonna come over the top of the short stack. He's in rough shape, really. The two outer there. Well, okay then. Take one off. Wow, this is gonna be nice. So here, half pot. Actually, I'm gonna call because jacks and tens are gonna have bluffing opportunities for us. Not it now. We're gonna play for the I'll let you know what happens to that bluff. He calls. It's ace queen, no? Back blocker. What's this gonna be? This is gonna be a double up. I like it. All right. What we're gonna do here, I think we just call. In a nice splash pot down here. Decision just to check what we're getting as the flop we're getting here. The king of spades. Might move down. Done 8 buy-ins. I hope you won 8 buy-ins very swiftly. If so, then awesome. Happy to hear it. Sure, the more the merrier. Joy, help us table start a little bit. Sevens are good. Okay. Have jacks here. Here. Check. For a given value of happily. Took it down on table 2, by the way. We need an 8 or that's it. Yeah. Don't think pairs are too exciting. Down here is played. Call. 2 pair, which is not nothing, but take it down a set of 3s. Down here, when check all the way. On table 1 we took it down. Table. Game is cute. Good game, I say. On table 3 we took it down. Really? So you want to play this, huh? Well, lol. I mean, sure. Nice hand, nice hand. Go for check raise here. Hope here we block flushes. Here we're gonna keep betting all the way, so we can fill up as well. Spot up here. So down here we make a flush. Gonna bet it too. We're just gonna check behind. I think we're good a lot of the times here. No, actually did have house, huh? And on table 3 we got called by a better flush. So 0 for 2 there. You have all the aces. Ha! Get the missing ace. And here we flop rather nice as well. On the heads-up table, I think we can come out top here for once. Haven't really done that, especially out of position. Is the first time we ever doing this. Called twice here, that's awesome. No call, huh? We're good here. Table 2 is sort of a heads-up spot now as well. I think I'll leave this one. That's just taking too much concentration. Yeah, now it's heads up. Check right here. Yeah, just gonna call. Wow. We've seen him raise yet. At least not 3-bet yet, I mean. Dealing with be nice. Even if it is a bluff here, that's fine. Giving us 2 pair, and we're good. Every once in a while, we are good here with a pair of 9s. Turns out this is one of those wilds. Alright, down here, let's call. Certainly have some connectivity going for us. Flop a pair in the gutter. Pick one up for this bet sizing, that is mighty nice of her. 2 pair. Here we flop a nut flush draw. Start off by checking it. Make a flush. Go. And maybe I don't suck as much as heads up as I thought. Unfortunately, I can't do much strategic commentary here since as I keep repeating, I really know my way around up. So I'll do my best. And high flush draw and a pair of 5s. There'll be worse parts than a paired board. Ooh, a new table is happening. That's awesome. Called here. Not much 3-betting going on so far on this table. Flop interesting. So here, gotta walk. I don't see any point in bluffing here, I think. Here I called a 3-bet. Tight there. Now we're gonna come over the top here with blockers. And an open ender ourselves and a pair. Very, very nice. Got beautifully. Sitting on 3 run-at-once tables as of this moment. All of them PLO 20. First turn score, this is one of the nicer ones. No need to blow the pot up now, I think. Well, hello nuts. You know what happens? We get called. That's awesome. Don't split it either. Here we have kind of an interesting one. As well as here, and I think here even with top 2 I'll check for now. So there's a lot of turns we're not really gonna like. Down here... On table 1 I took it down. Okay, she's almost all in. I think we're going with it. We're excited. I also think we got the price there. Something like that rolls off. Ah, man. Whew. Yeah, but yeah. My thoughts exactly, my friend. Here in a spot where we came over the top. Let's see if we can... We're 300 BB. You binking a gutter? No way. Doesn't sound like you at all. Oh, nice to hear it, man. Nice. Would have been nicer if it was you. No, that wouldn't have been nicer. It would have just been business as usual. So, this one we're letting go. Here we make a full house, which is quite nice. Ooh, still take it down. Just checking it through. We good here? Yeah, we actually are. As in, we split the pot. Nice. A flush draw, huh? Some future blockers, 2 straights. Two heads of tables now, huh? Damn. Checking is fine, I think. Heads up, we have a little bit of short-on value here. Ends are good. Okay, that's pretty nice. Here, I think we'll take one off. The backdoor flush draw there. Here we'll go for the bluff now. Not having showdown value. Take it down. The second nut straight on top of our set. down there as well. So, we're heads up on... Jesus, we're heads up on all the run at once tables, huh? Ooh, never mind, a new Low 20 table just opened. Okay, we got quit upon here. Sorry, no need him. No point in showing you an empty screen. But it's hot! I'm operating at 100% here. Oh, that was fun. King Eye good. Good here as well. Sorry, here things are interesting. Very active player. Feel good. By the river. Got aces here. Long time no see, my friends. Two of you been. Okay. Go back into hiding. Can open a PLO 10 table on micro in the meantime. Jumping here. Okay. This one I needn't have called, by the way. The side cards are too rubbish, I think. With the 8 in my hand, I might as well check here. They're gonna tread lightly. It called, I hope we're good. But we are. And here we flop the nuts currently. Good luck to you, sir. Good game so far. Make that the nuts. Well, you know, odds are out there, but still. So this guy is not reloading. Okay, he left the table, fair enough. You know, we apparently are crushing heads up. We have people quitting on us. Usual feeling for me. Alright, and actually found a way to an additional PLO 20 table. So, we're sitting on 4 tables. One of them run at once, one of them, i.e. table 3 down here, a PLO 10 table, all the other ones PLO 20. That's the start. I'll be back in a second. Alright. I'll be... One of the run... Sorry, I might have had my mic off there. Somebody from the Run at Once staff asked me if I could kindly look over a survey they're sending out for regarding the new clients. So I'll do that just... I'll be happy to help them out. I'll be a little bit distracted for a minute here. Okay, I guess the need to get raised here. Actually took it down. Nice. And I think I hear the cat scratching. Oh, streak you. Exciting going on any other table. Right. Well, we do have the nut flush blocker. That's helpful. A whole bunch of pairs now. It down here? Yeah, I think we did. Sorry, I'll be done with this in a moment. Figure, you know, it's helpful for all of us. As many Run at Once players as possible actually complete that survey. 2 pair here. A jack would give us the nuts. We have absolutely no hearts. Let's take this one slow. There's substantial betting leading into us here. We'll let it go. Mickey Mo, a new name in the channel. Welcome, Mickey Mo and your viewers. Thank you very much for hosting me. Give you a shout out here. Awesome. Guys, check out Mickey Mo's channel. I certainly will, because I haven't heard of you before. I hope you had a good session. And welcome everybody who came over with Mickey Mo. My name is NutRaisin. I am playing PLO. Currently PLO 20. I prefer to do it right here on the Run at Once client, but they're still working out some things with the new patch, so They haven't made an announcement that the new patch is out, so the player pool is rather low currently, which means we're filling in our 4 table slots with microgaming tables there. Yeah, I've been doing this since February. I've been playing poker way longer, but the streaming thing since February. And have found a passion. I've been doing this full time ever since then, and I'm playing full time too. Rather successful too. Since round 1's opened. Called us here, the Jack 10 combo is strong enough. We have suited ace. Not a great flop for us. Yeah, since round 1's opened with, including the streamer rake back and the deposit bonus, I think we're up like 280 buy-ins, something like that. A pretty crazy number in any case. I am just filling out a survey from round 1 regarding the new client. I'm a tad distracted for a moment, but I usually don't do any, secondary stuff on the stream. Let's, if you like PLO, then bear with me for a moment. In a splash pot here. By the way, if you have any questions about round 1s, why I prefer to play there, or any other questions, let me know in the chat and I'll be happy to answer. I tend to talk a lot on my streams anyway, so whenever I have something to talk about, any questions of you, then that makes it so much easier for me. And yeah, I also tend to talk a lot about the hands, like what I think about what I should do and why not, which isn't, keep in mind, it's not always going to be the correct solution. I'm not a superstar PLO player just yet, maybe I'll never be, but it'll hopefully it'll give you some insights into the mind of a hopefully growing player. Enjoy the views. Thank you very much, Mickey. Mickey Mouse, sorry, I didn't mean to shorten your name there. This one, I'm still let it go out of position. Thanks to the good luck. Yeah, I hope your session went well. Yeah, we're just gonna check as well. Alright, so certainly with this here, it's interesting to make 2 pair. We're not blocking rates at all though. Now this probably doesn't change much unless we're up against a higher 2 pair or an ace 10 at this point. Maybe 2 we took it down. Right. Cold calling is usually not a hand to cold call with here, but seeing that it's a 3-handed table, it maybe changes things a little bit. Woot! Thank you so very much for the follow. Mickey Mo himself. So with all the jacks here, we're actually gonna start betting now. We're gonna start betting substantially. Also gonna fire another bullet on any non-hard, not pairing river there. And take it down right away. Actually, let me replay the favor, Mickey Mo, just so I have you on my list. Not only just because of that, but so I have you on my list and I can check out your stuff later on as well. Right here, I think slightly too gapped to be calling. Yeah, I'll check your channel out after the during my break today. So absolutely no showdown value again, and we hit something here. Here we were up against 2 decent hands for 4. Same is true here, a little bit too disconnected, I think. Generally speaking, calling your small blind is not great. Doesn't matter that we would have flopped Jin. Still think the fold has merit. Yeah, because calling puts us in a lot of tough spots where we're going to be playing pots out of position. Possibly 3-ways. And for raising, it's not the type of hand be coming over the top with there. here. Here raise fold. Well, not against this guy, not against a min raise. That is a different story. We flop a backdoor flush draw, overcards, and a gutter, which would not necessarily be to the nuts. So again, we'll tread lightly here. This guy leads. I like to lead. Something I need to be doing more often. Bit of slow playing. Spots. It's raised, huh? Wait, what now? The jack 5, the jack 4, okay. Fine spot to lead here in turn for us. I think potting is also fine here, instead of betting a little bit smaller. Keep up the potting ways. Blocking, of course, the nuts as much as we can. Ooh, no PLO. Any table on run at once opens here. Actually, another one. The other one is heads up. I don't think so much right now. Get the fold. That's awesome. Get aces on our new PLO 20 table. I'll bring it over in a moment. Action develop there. Oh, get called. A great flop, I would say. I mean, every once in a while we are good. Wow, thought we are. I called, and I really shouldn't have. What I was calling is this is a fairly unknown player who seems to be crazy. At this point, honestly not convinced I'm beat, but I'll let it go. Because, you know, an aggro player like this who flops any decent flush draw probably doesn't check the flop in position. Down here we have a spot where calling definitely heal. And we have a gutter. The nuts. Doubt we'll be able to see a turn here. Backdoor, huh? Take one off then. Here we flop nicely. Top set and then nut flush draw. Certainly qualifies as nice. Down. Yeah, need to let go. Heads up again, huh? Yeah, I just think it. Oh well. Keep one table up. Oh, never mind, he left. Fair enough, fair enough. We have the backdoor nut flush draw as well. Obviously not blocking straight draws, wraps here, but having the king of clubs is also kind of helpful. I'd rather not give him a chance to see a free turn. Oh, that is a whole lot of clubs. Table opens up. against this guy, arguably a fold. The 3-bet frequency of 4% so far. Guy's pretty nutty. Have to let it go. Certainly has our. He almost always has our pair beat. If he has our pair beat and he has the better flush draw, we're basically dead here. As in making 2 pairs just enough. Yeah, wow, that's exactly the scenario that was happening here. Wow. Good fold by us, I guess. Currently we're down a little on micro, we're down 1.5 buy-ins and run it. Once we're down a buy-in as well. Yeah. Right. Wow, we have super short stacker down here. That used to be my lot some time ago. Short stacking with 30 big blinds. Thanks for one tight game, man. Also where suited my nitty roots fine. Yeah, messed up my the range is 400 BB quite a bit and still does sometimes. Is icky cold calling stuff, which wasn't really a thing in short stacking. Not at super short stacking. Here we'll happily pot it. The pair, a gutter, and a nut flush draw. Against the short stack. Really can't do a lot of calling here. You can either come over the top or let it go. And there's no value in playing against him. Also, we found a PLO 20 table. Better play on. Again, a hand to be calling with here, I think. But playing slightly different than Salvo suggested. Certainly not a disaster. Then again, the small blind is the spot where you lose the most of the money. Right. So only PLO 20 tables once more. And coincidentally, the PLO 50 games have been going quite nicely the past months at this point. Not only weeks, but months. Case in point, 30 entries in the PLO 50 pool right now compared to 10 entries in the PLO 20 pool. Actually, with the Jack of Spades here, I could have bet maybe. How much splash hot money is in there? One big blind, that's not enough. I think, yeah, fine. This guy likes the raise button a lot, apparently. Or deals with 3 bets. This hand also can call. I'm not saying it should be raised here, but we can also call become auto top once more. Then we're suddenly doing quite well against the 4-betting range. Not suited to the king. I guess we could give it a shot. Oh. Full raise here. Not a great flop for us. So this guy is sitting out. Let's hope he comes back. Now it's a heads-up table, apparently. Might be the same guy because he's sitting out down here as well. So we have a flush draw and good for now. Bet sizing, I think I'll let it go. Oh, sorry. I had the wrong table here. Wrong table. Let this go. Here we're calling. Up rather nice. Well, up in the end. It's an interesting spot here. Say, wow, really, but not my plan. With the 6 here, I would have just gone for the bluff, but now that he leads pot, better off it, unfortunately. He's a splash pot. This table is rapidly losing its appeal here. First the button open, we're gonna come over the top. Close this table as soon as the blinds come around. Oops, was that a min raise? No, okay. Much nicer splash part now on the button. Like 2 pair and a gutter to the nuts. No, and a blocker to the nuts, excuse me. Rulers Poker, yet a quiz? I missed the Rulers Poker quiz. Oh man, that blows. Thank you very much for the host. Welcome over to the Nut Raisin channel, everybody. But if you guys don't know Rulers Poker, then do check him out. He's the brain behind and the creator behind PLO Visions. And has not only a great product, he also has an awesome channel where he does a weekly or bi-weekly quiz, PLO Vision based, like so solver based basically. And where he, goes over all sorts of scenarios, like what should I do this 100 BB deep if this guy raises and I'm in this and that position. And, and get to put your answer into the chat. There's also a giveaway in each of these streams. It's awesome. I heartily recommend it. It's the best free PLO education you can get on Twitch, as far as I know. Also helped by the fact that he's a very nice guy himself, too. So head over to Rulers Poker channel and check him out. And Tobies is here. Welcome back, Tobies. Having a slow day, at least on Run It Once currently. Did play some PLO. Of course I'm playing some PLO. Don't know what I'm talking about. Played some Heads Up. Ah, we got caught by the higher flush here. Fortunately, I thought if it's a backdoor flush, I might as well put in a small bet. Here. You know, straights. I mean, he could have a flush, sure. Figured it out presently. So a couple of really odds here. We have a pair. We have a rep. I think on the rainbow board we might as well come over the top against a very active player. Here we have the nut low straight. Go down on table 3 here. That most other aces, don't that one. So here we go. Okay, 1 for 2 then. This one. I'm not sure how well I'm playing today. It is hot. Germany. A heatwave situation going on here. This gentleman is sitting back in. That's very welcome. To showcase my non-existent heads up abilities anymore. We get aces here. Those are much easier to play even for me. Right, I completely forgot the host intro, so to say. If any of you guys have never been to this channel, my name is Not Raisin. I play PLO. I do it every day. For usually 8 hours or more. Except Mondays. Tell a lie. Mondays I do take the day off. Get a new PLO 20 table on Run It Once. That is very sweet. Betting large there with the top set I think is fine. That weren't blocking any straights. Raise fold maybe. Table now. The new table in. Heads up, maybe. Okay, if he keeps checking, start betting. Oh. I think on a board like this, checking this is maybe checking it for starters, maybe an option, since there really aren't any draws there. Let this go, even closing the action. Disconnectivity, I would assume. Right, what's going on here? Min raise, really? Okay. Flop the open ender. Backdoor flush draw as well. Six in my hand. I'm gonna go for the pot here. What's not so nice is that I'm blocking the other straight draw, like the higher straight draw, quite effectively. Does come over the top. Top and bottom here with a block or two straights. Go for two barrels at this point, I think. Unless we get raised, of course, then we'll look for the port button. Now that was so super exciting. Again, on this board, we really top two really isn't short on value. 7-4, wow, that note there. What? LB, not only in the channel, but with a 3-month subscription, LB, thank you very much. That is brightening up my days, I'm from Fears. Thank you, LB. By the way, have you streamed again? LB is a mod on the Run It Once Discord, so if you have any questions on the Run It Once, or if you had any in the past, and chances are that LB was around to answer them for you. And he started streaming. I watched a stream or two on your channel. I'm not quite sure if I've seen you stream again since then. But man, I appreciate the sub to my channel a lot, LB. Thank you very much. So this table is getting 2 heads up, and I'm gonna close it because another table just opened. That. I think no flush blockers of relevance. Nothing of relevance on the board. Fine, check folding here. And I'm smiling every time I'm looking over there and see the sub message. Probably. Right. Certainly calling is fine. Raising. I think so. No, I'll let it go. Well, I think three-handed is probably good enough. Let's take out the solver perspective on this. Against a raise, I'll let it go. Pair of sevens is nice. Sure, the diamonds are nice, but other than that, there's the gap between the 7s and the 10, and the queen and the 10 is just helpful at all. I was gonna say here, I'm still cold calling the 150, now not so much. Here's to think what the move is here with double suited 8s and 4s. Let's check the 7s out on the button. The Queen 10 is actually a fine raise call. Wow. This is a type of hand I haven't looked up extensively yet. Streamed out of money. Ugh. After 1 month. Right. Because I thought I've seen you around quite a bit. And then you ran bad, I assume. Damn. That's not a happy thing to hear at all. I hope you'll make another go at it sometime soon. Would love to host you and stuff like that, you know? Doing what I can to help out. Raised here. Let this one go. This one. Ugh. Let's call it. Up to the queen. This guy is in here. This guy doesn't fold a lot post. Oh, never mind. Brett, he folds a lot post indeed. So maybe not so much a call here. It's a much more decent hand. Back to battle. Ace Queen 9-8 double suited. Tier 3? No, I definitely did not this month, LB. Not quite there yet, but this month I won't have a chance because I'll take a month off. Not a month, a week off. In next Tuesday, I think. Tuesday is gonna be the last day where I'm gonna have a stream next week, and then I'll be off for a week. I'll be at the lake fishing with friends and camping and all that. I'm gonna be there until Sunday. And experience taught me that I usually need like 2-3 more days afterwards, sometimes 4, to make the non-lake life my friend again, so to say. Yeah, to get back into the swing of things. So I'll take a week's vacation. Most of that at the lake, the other half, or the other part, I'll be hanging out at home, playing some computer games for a change. Haven't done that since I started streaming at all, I believe. But after that, I think maybe July, maybe August, I have a shot at getting the tier 3. Actually did some math with tier 2 and a streamer rakeback. And a splashpot rakeback, I mean, of course. Tier 2 is good for 87.75% rakeback or something like that, so that's not a bad spot to be in at all already. Sorry, wrong table here. That horses. We're still good. So here we saw a check now at this point. I think I'm getting called by a lot of kings and kings here. Jacks might have been one of the few hands I could have gotten out. Really? Thought I'm in it. Didn't 3-bet the ace is pretty, huh? Okay. What a decent starting end here. The ace deuce. Double suit. Fine board to see it on, I think. And I shouldn't be in this hand at all, even closing the action. Well, I don't know about closing the action. Alright, let's get out. Get out it though. Okay. No, I shouldn't be. On table 1, I mean, I shouldn't be in this bout. Ooh, turn a gutter on top. Well, that's a horrible card. Roll as a 9, also known as roll as a heart. Good here, not anymore. Yeah, the open-ender. The pure open-ender, wow. Liking this guy now. Smash pot, we flop a pair. A lot of money in here. So it is the highlight, one of the major highlights of my year, LB. A couple of good friends, a lot of beer. For me, a lot of fishing. They take care of everything else. I do the fishing. And it's wonderful. Everybody has a whale of a time every year. Now I have showdown value now. Leave it here. King queen, king back. Nice. Nice. Dash pot gets followed by guessed it. Dash pot. So a pair and an open ender. Okay. Oops. Six, of course, is not great. Not folding, but beating now kind of lost its appeal here. To Australia to fish and go boating. I mean, I've watched a show called something with Malcolm Douglas, I think. I don't know the English name. I think it was Malcolm Douglas. He was friends with Aborigines and just knew Australia like the back of his hand. And he would go fishing in spots where I don't think the fish I've ever seen an artificial lure. And that looked just amazing. Like, you fish for 5 minutes and you had dinner for the whole week. So yeah, man, count me in. Oh, Raksha is here. Hey, I didn't check Twitter. How's the tournament circuit going for you, Raksha? Right, top and bottom, 8 on a rainbow board. Take one off. Oh, of course, with the straight blocker. Alt. Oh, that was the very, very call happy dude. Yeah, I need to shut down. Maybe not. Okay. Oof. Early. Well, today I'm not in profit just yet, but last week, I think I took down like 28 buy-ins. I don't think most of that was on Run It Once though, because there weren't that many games going on with the patching and the servers being offline for a while there. But yeah, the balance is moving in the right direction once more after the failed PLO 50 attempt didn't go our way. So that was a bump that I hit, but since then, you know, the run bad didn't follow when I moved back down. Everything is gone as well as it can. Table 2 here looks horrible. Okay. Spot on this table right now. Ooh, that's like 110 too many. Yeah, I'll ditch this table. There's no point hanging around like on a mediocre or substandard table. This certainly is the very definition of mediocre at best. The yellow techs, which are people that are tight aggressive and or know what they're doing. Varying extents. Well, not a profitable spot. Better one. This looks mighty nice. Up. Frenchie in the house as well. Nice to see you here, Frenchie. Guess what? Ooh. I'm at a loss, cause you're always full of surprises, so I can't even guess. T-Man with a lot of numbers behind. Thank you very much for the follow, T-Man. I appreciate it. With the 9, I think not a single heart. I think I'll call here once more, and I'll probably fall down. I think. Yeah. Without the 9, I'd just be folding. Do tell, Frenchie, do tell. Yep, need to let this one go. Oh! Later tournament. And you introduced the topic with guess what? Now I am... In your second try, you won the first phase. What happened to the first try? No, kidding aside, that's huge, man. Awesome, 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 awesome. Just them indeed. Very happy to hear it, Frenchie. So I hope that was good for the bankroll. Poker gods are loving you these days, huh? I was so very happy to hear it. They're not treating me unkindly either, so have to be envious. Nice. That's all around nice to hear. And you're the... I don't know any other guy who's working harder. Comes to studying and all of that, so you deserve it, man. Okay, table 1 quit on us. Down here, I believe. Yep. Little gut set, huh? Awesome. What side did you play on? Over the top here. Take it down. Nice. And this is gonna be a tough summer of grinding. These are gonna be the temperatures we're having once more. Oof. I know you are, which is why I can't guess. Tell me, guess what? Be futile style. It's like a TV commercial. And there's more! There's more? Yes! If you order now. Get a knife that can cut bolts in half. But I have the regulars in the chat for that one. Fair enough, fair enough. So with top 2 and the flush draw. Actually, I wouldn't have minded potting here, like pot fold. Not a horrible spot. Popping straights here. Man, this looks like to be a heads-up day today. Flop a pair and that's it for now. Hit on BOL. Bet online, okay. Bet online. Nice flop. So, got some more stuff going on. This one. So, sorry, what are we here? Just gonna call. Oh, what a card. Guess the set in here against this bet sizing. Let go. Have to make 2 pair. That be. PLO 20 table. Awesome. We're getting some games going after all. Down here we make the nuts. Table 2 we take it down after some deliberation. Oh no, actually not the nuts. What am I talking about? The board paired. Good thing I noticed. Helpful in that regard. Value. Back 8. Pure bluff, huh? I get that. You turn an open ender here. The set, okay, that's thing. Just check. Took that one down. Have a double gutter, is that right? Yeah, I think so. Hang on. Oh, sorry, I had my mic off there for a moment. I think I'm still going with it. Now that I come this far. The queen or an ace would be good. Oh, actually, only the queen would be good since he made trips there. It's too hard to play, and they're asking me to play heads up, really? Hang on. Yeah, I think I'll actually take an early lunch or dinner break, whatever you want to call it. I haven't really eaten too much. Exchange, I'll be back a little bit earlier, I think. Alright, in the splash pot we have a decent hand here. Yeah, we heads up on all tables. I don't think I have a good heads up game in me right now. Yeah. Leave the run at once tables. Once the blinds come around, take one off here. And that's a nice one to roll off on the river. Get a little bit lucky. Oh, we get called. That's pretty huge. See if we can just bluff our way out of this one. Okay then, that'll work too. Only behind the 6-4. And the straight flush. Get fold unfortunately. Here in the end we end up making a full house. Single raise pot. If we're up against quads, we're up against quads, I think. What's that? Cool. It's a nice run out. So we're down a little bit for the first session today. If he comes over the top, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to call. Kinda doubt it. So we're down like 2.5 binds, something like that. I'll take a break, one more hand here. And eat some food, walk the dog, all that jazz. I'll be back later tonight. Like as per schedule, I would be back at 10. I think I can manage to start a little bit earlier. And as always, I'll send out a notification over Twitter. If you're in my Discord, you'll always get you also get a notification when I come back online. And you'll also see in Twitch, of course. Alright, one more hand. That's not the one. So, yeah, I'll find somebody fun to host. I'll be back later. Thanks for keeping me company on this, at least here in Germany, very, very hot afternoon. Elvi, thanks a lot for the subscription. Thanks for the follows. And yeah, more action coming up soon. Hopefully with more PLO 20 action on Run It Once as well. I like our chances. With the new client, I think there's definitely more action than there used to be last couple of weeks. And that's it for now. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you soon.